Hello everyone, I have a very special YouTube video for you all. We of course are in AFK journey. One of my viewers, Mizwa, was very kind to let me access his account in order to showcase the synergy between Berial and Florbell. This is his outfit, by the way. It looks so cool. This is, I think, a very high-end VIP outfit. If we can kind of look at the character model. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Wow, that's incredible. I just have to show this off. I know the focus is on the characters, but yeah, little fish, exactly. You guys are on YouTube. You can say hi to YouTube if you want. Very cool, Mizwa. Thank you so much for letting me showcase this awesome synergy that we haven't really seen, at least on my server 25. So let's go ahead and without further ado, let me show you what we have planned for today. Mizua is going to kind of guide me as to how the synergy will work. So if we go into here, so this is the team that we're working with right now. Let me go ahead and actually do a thumbnail real quick, or I'll do a thumbnail later. So basically the team synergy is going to be Berial, Cessia, Florbell, Thorin, and Damien. The idea is that with Floribel, when you get her Mythic Plus, and I'll go ahead and show you, at Mythic Plus, you are able to grant a permanent shield to allied summons when they enter the battlefield. So with this team, we basically have perfect synergy, right? We have Berial, who creates his shadows. Let me see. There's a part where he summons shadows. Yeah, if non-summoned enemies remain isolated for a while, they will generate a silhouette that loses HP over time and can only deal damage by normal attacks. And what will happen is, so let's say for instance you have five people on your side of the field who are isolated. Actually, I faced this in PvP yesterday. So basically, there will be a shadow copy of each one of your units that's isolated. Mizwa, maybe you know better what isolated means. In my case, in the PvP match, a shadow was created for each one of my... So the shadow appears on each one of the enemy units. So in my case, I was the enemy. So the person who had Berial facing against me, all my characters had a shadow next to them attacking my units. Isolated means at least one tile away from the other units. Gotcha. So basically kind of spread out a little bit. Yeah, so this is really powerful because you have basically... your Florbell is creating a shield on all of the shadows. Yeah, Berial is all about creating shadows to help with your damage dealing, as well as reviving whenever he kills an enemy, if I'm not mistaken. And follows the target dealing, okay. So let's go over Berial's kit real quick, and then we'll go over Florbell's kit, and then we'll showcase the synergy. So Berial, the way he works is he hides within the shadows, follows the target, dealing damage to a target and absorbing energy continuously, during which he becomes invincible. Then he jumps out to damage and frighten adjacent enemies. Frighten means that the enemies, they run to the back on their side of the field. So it's a bit of crowd control. Shadow trick, Berial hides within the shadows. If isolated enemies exist, he moves towards the target and deals damage to them, otherwise restoring HP continuously within the shadow, returning to his original tile. Interesting. Okay, and then Devil's Contract. Berial hides within the shadow for a while after being defeated. Upon a non-summoned enemy taken down, he will revive from the vanquished enemy and restore a certain amount of HP. Interesting. Upon a non-summoned when a non-summoned enemy is taken down. So basically what happens is if Berial dies and then you defeat one of the opponent's enemies, Berial will revive. Berial, he will revive. Okay. And then Burial reduces the damage dealt by an isolated enemy and increases the damage they take. Ooh, this hero focus is actually pretty good. Actually pretty good. This is kind of like... Oh. Oh, I wasn't even reading the details. I'm so sorry, guys. Let's do that again. So, Burial flies beneath the enemy, hiding within their shadow, dealing 36% damage every 0.25 seconds, absorbing 15 energy, lasting up to 5 seconds. Burial is invincible during this time, which means he's immune to all damage and control effects, cannot be targeted. It's kind of like what Vala does. Then he jumps out from the shadows, dealing 320% damage to adjacent enemies and frightening them for 4 seconds, meaning the frightened units are afraid to get closer to the caster. Okay, so they don't run to the back, they just run away from the caster. So run away from Burial, where Burial is. Okay, so that's pretty good. I like that he absorbs energy. That's kind of a big deal. Hey, In Season, good to see you. You're on YouTube right now. We're going to showcase the synergy between Burial and... This might actually be a Burial video and showcase the synergy between him and Floribel. I think that would be spicy. Okay, Shadow Trick. Burial hides in the shadow, becoming invincible while hidden. If there are isolated enemies on the battlefield, Burial will move to each isolated target in turn, dealing 300% damage to each target. Otherwise, he will stay in the shadow, recover a total of 300% HP before returning to his original tile. So actually, Burial has negative synergy with Aaron, which is perfect because Aaron doesn't even work well. Well, Aaron doesn't have perfect synergy with Floribel because Floribel is physical, so she won't take advantage of his magic defense shred. Burial hides within the shadow for 10 seconds after being defeated, however, during which, if a non-summoned enemy is taken down, Burial will revive from the vanquished enemy and return to the battlefield with 40% HP. The effect can only be triggered once per battle. Yeah, so this was what we were talking about, how if Burial dies... Oh, okay, I got it. So when he dies, if a non-summoned enemy is taken down during that 10-second window, he will revive from the vanquished enemy, returning with 40% HP. So that's very nice. His revival mechanics are pretty nice in PvP. Oh, okay, awesome. Hero focus. So Burial reduces the damage dealt by an isolated enemy by 6%, increases their damage taken by 3%. And this can go up to 10% and 5%. So this is kind of like a baby version of Rainier's dynamic balance, right? Because when you bring him to the Dream Realm, you know, a lot of people bring him at Mythic Plus to the Dream Realm because you dynamic balance your DPS unit, say like Odie, with, say, King Croaker, and King Croaker will take 25% increased damage for the duration of the match. In Burial's case, he would actually make it so that that boss would take 5% increased damage at Hero Focus level 3. However, the nice thing is that this applies to multiple enemies, not just King Croaker. Okay, so and then next, the Mythic Plus ability. If non-summoned enemies remain isolated, so a unit with no tiles within a 1-tile radius for over 3 seconds, they lose 180 energy and generate a silhouette that inherits 50% of Burial's attack, HP, and 100% of other stats. The silhouette loses 8% of its max HP per second. This effect can only be triggered once on the same target within 20 seconds, and the silhouette can only deal damage by normal attacks. So this is where the synergy with Floribel comes in, because Floribel is able to generate a shield for all summons that come to the field into the field for the first time. So this will include the silhouettes. So it's very nice. And then finally, Supreme Plus increases the hiding duration after being defeated by 10 seconds. Okay, so I get it. So once Berial dies, you have a 10-second window to try to revive him. But if you have the Supreme Plus, you have 20 seconds to kill someone in order to get him to revive. So that's kind of how he works. Okay, so now for the team that we're going to showcase today, it's going to be Berial, Cecia, Floribel, Doran, and Damien. So the reason why this is such a good synergy right here is because you have the 3-2 faction bonus, because Hypogen does count towards the 3 faction bonus. This is the dream team, yes. And what's cool is that Cecia, who everyone starts off the game with, you do summon her on your first 10 pull. She summons Mr. Carlisle. Summons Mr. Carlisle to assist. And so he's one summon, a very tanky summon that copies all of Cecia's stats. You also have Damien, who is in a lot of cases the best healer for endgame content, because for enemies who like to two or three shot your party, when the chariot dies, it's fine, because the chariot, when Damien casts his ultimate, the chariot comes back. Doran chained to Berial also provides good sustain and damage mitigation. Berial's EX weapon also deals energy drain. Oh, okay, I actually didn't know that. So Mizua, by the way, this is his account. He's kind of coaching me. So at level 3, enemies lose 40 energy when they receive damage from Silhouette. Yeah, so this is really interesting. So Berial, he's great because he's got the summons with the shadows. He also revives, and the summons count toward, they do gain the shield, which helps with the survivability, which allows you to do more damage with Berial's silhouettes. And then he drains energy, which makes it so that the enemies have a harder time casting their ultimates. Okay, so now that we've gone over the team synergy, let's go ahead and do some team showcases. So I think right off the bat, we could try maybe an AFK stage that perhaps we're stuck on. We'll see. Let's go ahead and try the stage. Okay, so this is the stage right here. We're going to try out different spells. We'll try the confining spell first. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Okay, and we'll have it in slow-mo, that way you guys can see what's going on. So shadows have appeared because they've been isolated. This is Berial. Okay. Let me see here. Did they come with... Oh, my bad. I should be actually... Okay. Sorry, I need to... Let me see if I can do it auto. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're actually doing pretty well. So now the question is, if the summons got a shield, you're on manual. Yeah, my bad. Okay, but we cleared it, so let's check out the damage. Floribel actually did an amazing amount of damage. Yeah, Cecia. Okay, and then Berial. Very nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and do another map. Now, I didn't see the shadows getting a shield. I wonder if it was because the timer was off during that time, so let's try that again. We'll keep it on slow-mo, that we can see what's going on, and I'll point out a couple things. Oh, the shadows. Oh, the shadow. Oh, yeah, did you see the shadow having a shield on the bottom right? Okay, so that's the ultimate right there. Okay, yeah, the shadow got the... Yep, the shadows have a shield. That is so cool, guys. Berial in the AFK stages is more about generating numbers advantage also. Got it. Wow, this is really insane. Okay, so let's do another one. Okay. So... let's see here. Okay, so isolate. Oh, let me see. Oh, Berial died that time. This is tougher content. But we do have one summon here. We got... Yeah, and Mr. Carlisle gets the shield too. This is outside of all but the biggest whale's territory, I fear. Because the enemy can focus the shadows, which means your tank lasts longer, your DPS don't get targeted, every second matters. Yes. I feel like we're clearing quite comfortably here. This is quite nice. Okay, so we'll go ahead and keep going. Alright. So what does that icon mean, Mizua? Does it mean they're isolated? I think it... Oh yeah, all the shadows appeared. Okay. And to demonstrate the ability... Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, the Berial Flora combo is pretty nice. The icon means shadows. Okay. Now, earlier we saw a shadow on our side. What was that? That was in one match. I think they were on our side of the field. With these shadows, I didn't see them get a bubble, though. But you're saying they're still shielded. Because our chariot has a shield. Oh, okay. It's a tougher stage. We'll try a different one here. They definitely get the bubble because the HP drains, you don't see it as fast. Okay, got it. So, okay. Oh! This guy. Who's this guy? That's a shadow, right? We got... But if you replay that stage and focus on the enemy backline, you see it pop up. Okay. Oh, who are these robed people here?
Everyone's doing great.
I'm so close to finishing my next dream stage. Nice sendo. Let me replay that to see what was going on there. Okay. Oh, this is the chariot, and it became a shadow. I don't know why, but ever since I entered the 3-stage levels, I've been zooming through them. Nice juice. What's going on at the bottom of the victory screen?
Everyone's doing great.
Oh, it's just because I'm putting my cursor over. Just like 30 AFK stages in an hour, there are like 3 green buttons. Oh, yeah. So when you reach AFK stage 700, you unlock double battles. And there are 3 stages that can appear at a time, and you choose which one you want to fight. Yeah. Sorry, that's what you meant. Hey Twister, good to see you. Okay, so let's try a different stage. So we're testing out this Berial team comp. It's very cool. Yeah, so as you can see, the summons get the shield, the chariot did get the shield, and then okay. So now Berial comes back because we took down an enemy. Oh, and there's the shadow. Oh, the shadow has a shield. The shadow has a shield. You see? It's not the bubble thing, but they got a shield. There we go. We confirmed they got a shield. Berial should come back. Okay, it's because the shield didn't come from anyone else besides... Yeah, there's no one else who can do the shield. Ooh, so not only do you have to fight 2 battles, you can choose out of the selection. Yes, correct, Obi-Wan. Do you think Coco fits in this team to keep everyone's defense up? I think so. I mean, this is a very refined team. She'd be a nice addition, but who would you sub her out for? True. This is a bad comp to versus, sadly. Okay, got it. But this is really cool though. Let me try a different team comp. So actually this might help. With the Star Shard spell, you're able to actually take down the enemies faster to allow Berial to revive. So let's try this. Ooh, these guys do heavy damage. Floorbell died instantly. Okay. This is a much tougher stage. So let's maybe try different one. Okay. So this is good. Oh, I think we might need to switch spells. Oh, the shadows appeared. The shadows appeared with the bubble. There we go. All of them got a shield. Yep, confirmed. Is this the free-to-play account? It's a very spicy free-to-play account. Okay. So, yeah, the shadows, they all have shields. This is so cool. And those shields are tanky. That is cool. That is really cool. Fee to pay. This is the dream situation. Whole team, enemy team spread out, and you get a few seconds of 5 extra units. Wow. That was cool. And so Berial's damage went through the roof with that. And mind you, this is a tougher stage. We're pushing high leveled stages here. Okay, good. So we did get confirmation there. So let's go ahead and try another stage. Maybe not that one. Let's try this one. Okay. Now, Mizua, what is the best spell you think for the stage? Earlier you were on the confining spell, but do you think there might be a better spell? Like if I swapped, because I'm thinking if we can keep Thorin alive for longer, then everyone else's summons can last longer. We'll see. We'll try it. Yeah, so that does help a little bit. Ooh. Oh god. Berial died. Ooh, this is a tougher stage. Okay, we might be stuck already. Confining spell is good for PvP, which is why I normally use it, but it could be another artifact for sure. Okay, I'm checking if there's any other content we can do this in. Could try. Ooh, number 1, nice. Okay, I don't want to mess up your team, so I'll go back. And you've done Arena already. Arcane Labyrinth. Okay, you've done that already. So maybe we can try some Arcane Labyrinth to test out the synergy a bit more. Any stage where the units clump together is bad for Berial, but change Berial for Scarlita here. Oh, got it. How's the team in the Dream Realm? That's a good question. I kind of want to try it, but I don't want to mess up his formation though. Or maybe what I can do is I can just do the one. Is Floorbell worth? Because I'm not seeing any potential. You can change my formation, it's fine. Okay. Okay, so let's try the Necro Dragon with this team. See how it does. So we got Thorin in the front, got Berial behind. And then we have... The nice thing is the summons, they move around, so that's helpful.
You're not even worth getting up for.
And then finally we've got Damien.
Check out my
Okay, so let's go ahead and give it a try. So we'll do it in slow-mo, that way you guys see. So we got one summon right here. Chariot also got a shield. Okay, yep, and our archer got a shield. Mr. Carlisle should now have a shield, very nice. We're doing actually pretty good damage here. Now if Florbell can just stay alive. Oh, and we have the shadows. Okay. The chariot can't... Oh, the chariot died, that's why. But why is the chariot not healing Florabelle? Okay. So that could be a problem in the Dream Realm. What's up? Hey, Kyo. Good to see you. Good to see you. We are on a viewer's account, Mizua, who has let us playtest the synergy between Berial and Florabelle. Okay. Yeah, so that team did not do as well because for some reason Damien did not heal Florabelle. I'm not sure why that was the case. So we'll just speed through this. We are in Elite Challenge right now. Burial won't get a shadow on the boss, sadly. I would change Burial for Smokey, Haywin, or... Yeah, Smokey or Haywin. Try a second healer over Burial. Okay. Okay, if the shadow doesn't appear over the Dream Realm boss, then that's... I guess they don't count him as isolated. Okay, which person do I take out? Probably Cessia. Or maybe just take Damien out and put Smokey in instead. This is probably more optimal anyways.
Who else needs a little
So what I'll actually do, have Smokey in the front. Okay, let's try this, see if that helps. The most important thing is that the summons are getting, that Florabelle's getting healed and the summons are getting the shields. Okay, yeah, this is working way better. Hey Ghoulie, good to see you. You're on YouTube right now. We're filming a Burial video with, yeah, Mr. Carlisle's getting the shield there. Florabelle. Ooh, this is a tougher stage. Still hanging on. Turtle, could you try taking Burial for a second healer? Okay, yeah. So maybe the chariot then. There's Damien.
Check out my latest invention.
Oh, and actually, I should have Florabelle behind Thorin. It's nice. I think we're still doing alright. Mr. Carlisle died, so when... Oh, our energy's low though. It's kind of a problem. Okay. Are there any healers that remove debuffs? Yes, Haywin does.
Bow before the king.
So let's swap. Try Haywin over Damien, I think. Okay, yeah, sounds good. Oh, I need to do the positioning differently. Because all 4 of them got hit by the swamp. That was bad positioning on my part. Smokey died already. Okay, this did worse because I think we had 14 mil before. Okay, but my positioning was bad as well. I think our damage might be suffering a little bit. Ooh, I don't want to spend too much of your gold, so I'll do maybe like 1 or 2 more battles. Rainier's probably one of the best supports for this. Yeah, true. So, okay, what I could try doing is go...
The world needs balance.
Okay, do it go like that. We'll have Ceci on the far corner here. Okay, let's try this. If you want maximum damage here, you want Rainier linked with Merrily, Corin, Kruger, and Temusia. Oh, got it, okay. Yeah, that's true, Dramal. Okay, so we'll make this the final battle to wrap up the video. Although we're doing a lot better right now. Smokey did die, which might end our run soon. Yep. Okay. But we're still progressing here. Okay, well this was the highest score. Also, it's best to run the healing artifact here to get more uptime. Okay, got it. Okay, so I think that wraps it up for this Berial plus Floorbell combination. I do live stream most days on twitch.tv/turtlelags. So for those of you on YouTube who want to join in, you can hop on by. Thank you for the follow, Pashley, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.